What's up everybody, Phantom here for another video. We are watching Tower of God Season 1 Episode 2. Last episode we got introduced to a few characters, Bear and Rachel. We got introduced to numerous characters when they got to the test floor, and we got introduced to a princess of Jihad, Yuri. So Bam and Rachel got pulled into the tower. We know that Bam is an irregular. We know that everybody else is a regular. And yeah, so Bam managed to pass the test with the eel or the sea creature, and we managed to get to the test floor, and there's all sorts of candidates and characters here in this floor. So we're just going to get right into it. I have read the webtoon. I'm not up to date. I read it a while ago. I might forget a few things. So yeah, I'm just reacting to the anime, and here we go.
ラヘル、争いって何なのかな？
前にも教えたでしょ？憎んだり傷つけ合ったりすることだって。
僕が聞く言葉、見る言葉、よくわからない。
夜、もし私が誰かに傷つけられたりひどいことを言われたら。
Really get to see here how sheltered Bam is. Certain words and things, concepts he doesn't even know of.
そういうこと。
僕が感じるものすべて、ラヘルのものだった。
観念しろ、黒い顔。
There you go, he said it. Turtle.
喋るワニか、いくらで売れるかな。これ、お前のペットでしょ？
Far from it.
俺はワニじゃない。俺はラクレクイシャ様だ。
夜、黒の三月をどこで手に入れた？その武器は塔の王であるザハードに選ばれた姫だけに授ける。
Oh man, this place looks sick in anime.
ユリ様、それパワハラです。
それを塔に入ったばかりのしかも男が持っているなんて。
このことが王に知られたら死刑。
これは貸してもらっただけなんです。
貸してもらった？
どうしてもある人に会いたくて。
ある人？選別者にしては平凡すぎると思ったが、一番の変わり種か？
どこだ？
気になる。さあ、行くぞ。
Rakshas out there.
話し相手くらいなってくれてもいいだろう。
はい。
There we go. First companion, first friend, first person he's met other than Rachel, besides Yuri, of course. But and his first male he's met ever. First boy, first male. Because Yuri and Rachel are both female, so it's gonna be different sort of companionship. This is a nice standoff here. Oh, he throws it? I know he's got two, but oh, comes back, nice. Cuts the grass, nice. Great animation, yeah.
強い。それに俺完全にスルーされてる。どこにいるカメども。
It's a sweatsuit, dude, of course. Of course they're ignoring you.
だってここで巡り合ったのも運命だ。俺たちが手を組めばきっと最強のチームになれる。
アナクだ。
初。俺を
仲間を見つけないとな。
Don't underestimate Shibusu, man.
おっと、休憩中の喧嘩は禁止ですよ。
Jesus, look how many he's got.
私は皆様の担当試験官、レロローと申します。
レロロ。
試験官ということは なんか
ええ、そうです。
あの人すごいですね。あっという間に喧嘩が収まりました。
まさかランカーも知らないのか？
ランカーって何ですか？
ランカーってのは塔の頂上まで登ったすごい奴らのことさ。
頂上？
ザハードの王がいる場所。選別者の中でもほんの一握りの常識を超えた怪物たち。
あの人たちすごい人たちだったんだな。
思ったよりも通過者が多いので、ちょっと間引かせてもらいますね。
間引き？
You gotta love how diverse all the background characters are. They're not like bland shades or bland like design. They all look like, you know, different aliens or different creatures. Wings, no wings. You know, different limbs. They really put effort into like drawing the background characters.
我々が呼吸できるのもこの水のおかげ。塔の中では皆この水を使い戦う。神の水の力に屈せず、この壁を通れたチームはテスト合格。それ以外は不合格。
Man, that's sick.
チームだって。
SHINSU looks crazy, man. It's
一人でも
really
通れな
cool.
かった場合は
脱落です。
めちゃくちゃだ。
塔を登るために最も必要なもの、それは運です。優れた体と頭脳に生まれてくる運、財産。
あの程度の濃度の神の水ならばワニは軽く倒れるだろう。問題は夜か。
僕なぜか跳ね飛ばされなくてごめんなさい。今外に出ます。
いえ、あなたは合格です。
え？
手違いかもしれないですが、それもまた運です。
なんだって？さすが俺の黒い亀だ。
Rex so
違
proud.
いなんてありえない。隣にいた俺とワニが飛ばされたのに。
怪物が来たな。その地域に分けられます。居住地域である街灯。選別者だけが登ることができる。今我々がいる内灯。
So there's an outer tower where people
その
live
2つをつなぐ中間
in
地
the middle
域。
area.
あなたのような低レベルな人間がいるからこんなテストが必要なのよ。
はあ？
いい？この塔は私のような選ば
He's
れ
not
た
gonna go
女性
through.
が
I don't remember, but there you go. I didn't even remember. But
なぜかしらおかしいわ
you
ね。
could tell.
大半は街頭で生涯を過ごします。その中から塔の管理人ヘドン様が選別し内藤に入る資格を与える。
SHINSU, let's go! He's going through, man.
どうした青い亀？
うっせえよ。 夜。
くんさん、ラークさん。
What was that? I wonder. I remember what that was, I'm pretty sure.
楽しみにしています。
Very
ありがとうござい
interesting.
ました。
それとクンさんとはあまり親しくならない方がいい。
Nah, he's alright. This is probably one of the best parts because it proves that you can actually push yourself and actually push through the SHINSU. So there is a bit of like hard work, it's not just like full on talent or, you know, or innate strength.
塔の頂上まで駆け抜けるよ。
Like best friends now.
第三試験会場
Similar
のこちらです
hardships. Okay, guys, that was episode 2. Pretty interesting. I remember a lot from the webtoon, even though it's ages ago since I first read it. Yeah, lots of characters. We get some fully identified characters like Kunagura Agnes, Rak Raiza, and we learn, you know, a few other characters' names. Jibusu, the guy in the sweatsuit, Anak was the green girl, the lizard girl, with the, remember she has another weapon that Rak noticed, so that is another weapon similar to Bam's, stronger, weaker, we don't know. But yeah, you see her use it when she versus Huts. It's like a fishing pole, or it's like a fishing sword, and it like stretches and it's like really thin. And Huts actually has swords, so, and then Rak has a spear, so you see different weapons as well, which is pretty interesting. Pretty cool stuff. What else did we see? So we learned a lot of information. You guys learned a lot of information about regulars, irregulars, rankers, about the tower itself, the actual structure, that there's outer towers, and that's the residential area. It's where people live, where, you know, there are probably clans or tribes or groups of people, civilization. And then the inner tower is what they're in now, which is basically all these tests, and only regulars are able to enter. That's it. So we learn about Shinsu, which is basically kind of like some sort of weird magic, like gravity thing. I really like this. I really like the visuals and the sounds of it, even though it's rather simple, but it gets the point across. And yeah, we learn about rankers, who are people who made it to the top where King Jihad is. So those people who made it to the top become rankers. And there's also more information about administrators, and also we get little hints about how strong Bam actually is, or, you know, how strong the rankers are, and just the strength of the characters we've been introduced to so far. The people who just walk right through the Shinsu, like Anak, Rak, Kun, Huts, they're leagues above anybody else in the group. They're leagues above even Shibisu and that girl that made it through, that pushed themselves through. So they're like definitely a level below. But yeah, you definitely can't gauge those people who just walk right through, because the Shinsu is only a specific sort of density or strength. So it just means that it was just too easy for them. So you get to see the idea of the strongest sort of people in the groups. Alright guys, welcome to a new part of the video that I like to call Phantom's Favorite Frames. So this is where I go through the episode and I pick my favorite frames, or my favorite couple of frames / scenes in the episode, and I'll tell you why I like them. And yeah. We'll start with this one right here. This is great frame. This is one of my favorite parts. First, like, serious battle in the Tower of God show between two individuals, and yeah, I just like this scene purely for the art. I like how the grass is like faded out into the background. It's like a background shot, but it gets cut, and it's not really noticeable that it gets cut because it's not in the forefront. It doesn't have that outline, that any sort of black or drawn pencil art outline. It's just different shade in the background. I like how you get to see their weapons more. Anak is actually holding her weapon, so it's almost like there's no blade on it, or if there is, being like pretty careful. And then Hearts has actually got a like samurai sword, a katana, and yeah. And a few moments later, right after that first scene, we get a scene like this where Rak is just throwing fodder, man, just absolute fodder characters into each other. And you can tell that these guys have really nothing to do with the show because of the way they're drawn. Very basic, very dark, very plain shades of colors. They're human, and there's nothing alien or unusual about them. So they're definitely throwaway characters, literally. So I just thought this was funny. He just literally grabs him midair and throws him and collides with someone else midair. I don't know where that second guy is coming from, but maybe they're working together. I don't know. But yeah, I thought this was pretty funny. Yeah, and you can see a good shot of Rak here, and just how big he is, and how big his spear is, and how strong he is, just flinging just usual normal human beings just across the map. Third frame is this frame right here. I think this is very sort of symbolic. It's very important to the nature of the show, of the anime, and just in general. Just the power of Shinsu and the concept of Shinsu and what it means for the tower and for the characters. It pretty much does exactly what's displayed on screen here. It divides rankers, it divides regulars, divides irregulars, it divides the complete like strength of all the characters in the show. The Shinsu is like one of the main things in the way of getting to the top of the tower or getting to the next level or getting through the area and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like this scene also because of all the characters. On the bottom right there you see some of these characters. If you're an anime watcher, at least you know that they don't skip out on drawing the background characters. They're all very different, they're all very diverse, and some of them even that we haven't got the names of them yet, we've seen a couple of scenes in the anime of them already, and we see them here. You can notice a few individuals. And this is another scene that I really liked. It shows that in the tower you can actually get through in some cases with hard work. This shows that it doesn't 100% rely on talent or your background, and I think Shibusu is a very relatable character for a lot of people. First he struggled, he couldn't get through, but he was determined to get through, and he managed to get through with his own personal strength, and he's clearly like not a fighter or not very strong. He's not very big, he's not got a lot of strength, he doesn't have any weapons, so his character is very mysterious at first, but it shows his guts and it shows his determination. So that's what I liked about this scene as well, just because he's like pushing through the Shinsu and he can finally like just make it. And yeah, and it shows that you can actually achieve the impossible if you defy the norm, and if you just give up too easily, then he wouldn't have made it through. Alright guys, that's the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. This is Phantom here. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you around for the next episode. Phantom out. Take it easy.